Hi everyone and welcome to Nicko's Kitchen's What You Want. Today's recipe request comes in from the Facebook user Sarah Donahue, and she's asked me to make a rainbow layered cake. So let's get started.
He's got budget meals Monday, what you want Wednesday, fast food Friday, what else could he share? It's Nicko's Kitchen where satisfying meals are prepared.
So we're gonna have a bit of fun today and make a rainbow layered cake. Fantastic centerpiece on any table, and they're fantastic to look at. Now, of course, you're going to need some cake batter. Now, this is a very stock standard cake batter that I've done many times before, and if you want to know how to do this recipe, I will leave a link to that video in the description. Now, let's live in the real world. If you wanted to go out and buy a pre-bought cake mix and use that, then that's fine too. So we're making 6 cakes, and each cake will be colored differently. We're going red, yellow, blue, green, purple, and orange. Just a few drops of the yellow here. We want to mix that through, and you'll see the color change. So with our cake tins, obviously you need them the same size, and I've just oiled them, and now I'm going to be pouring in our red mixture. So we're now going to pop this into a preheated oven at 180 degrees C for 40 to 45 minutes. And this is the process. We'll take them out, let them cool. We'll put the next 2 in, same process, 40 to 45 minutes, 180 degrees C. Take them out and then do the next 2 until all 6 are finished. So guys, I've just pulled out all our cakes. They're cooling off now, and I'll show you them in just a second. But what I'm going to get started on now is our meringue icing, this beautiful glossy icing that we're going to be putting in between and around our rainbow cake. And what I've got here is some egg whites, and I've separated the egg. So I've got rid of the yolk and just kept the egg white, and make sure the egg whites are at room temperature. I'm just going to pour them in. And you've seen me do this many times before. We're going to beat these until they start to get frothy and almost become these soft peaks. Okay, so we're going to stop there. And now what I'm going to do is just gradually now add some sugar to this mix. Now we don't want to add all the sugar in all at once. I'm going to start beating it again and gradually add in the sugar. So guys, you can see here, this is exactly what we're after, where it gets these glossy, thick peaks. So that's our meringue done. Now, I'll take you over and show you what we've done to our cakes. So check that out, we've got our cakes here. Now, I'm gonna show you what I've done, okay? When you bring the cake out, leave it to cool for about 5 minutes, take it out of the cake tin, and then you need to cut this 3 times. You need to cut the top off, or the dome off first, and then you want to cut that in half again. So we're going to be using red as the first layer of our cake. And this is not for decoration as such, it's just about more having the cakes being able to stick together. I'm going to get that meringue icing, and I'm just going to put it over the top. Next color we're going to go for is the orange layer. And I'm just going to keep repeating this process. So we've got orange, yellow, green, blue, and then purple. Now with the top layer here, obviously I'm going to be a little bit more generous with that icing on the top. And now guys, what I want to start doing is putting this icing around the sides and shaping it around the cake. Now guys, you don't have to do this. This is just for a bit of extra decoration. I'm just piping some little decorations just over the base. I'm going to be adding in these coloured little candies. Okay, in Australia they're very similar to hundreds and thousands. So just those little coloured candies. So guys, there you have it, a little bit of fun, a rainbow cake in Nicko's kitchen, but of course, we need to slice this bad boy open and take a look inside. Okay, now I can't fit this wedge of cake in my mouth, but I am going to try just a small piece of the green part of the cake. Cake's cake. All cake tastes good in my opinion, but here we go. And of course, it tastes good. But this cake is not so much about the flavour as it is about the novelty. And just seeing it as a centerpiece on any table, I think is just going to wow your guests and people that you make this for. It is pretty time consuming, you know, baking 6 cakes, layering it just right, and all that sort of stuff. So it does take a bit of time and a bit of effort, but the end result is going to be absolutely fantastic. You got to give this one a try. It does look really, really cool, and I hope you give it a try. It is a little bit of work, but the end result is really, really worth it, and everyone is going to have a ton of fun talking about it. All the ingredients are below, so give this one a try. I'll see you this Friday for another fast food recipe. So until then, take care.